We have a look at some of the top headlines where you live. I'm Jo Ellison. Arkansas state lawmakers are still working on that bill that would keep employers from requiring their employees to get the COVID vaccine. The debated bill comes with a stipulation employees submit a weekly negative COVID-19 test or prove they have antibodies. Now, this bill has been thrown around from committee to committee and will hopefully be voted on soon. But until then, lawmakers say their constituents are weighing in. They're bringing those debates to the Capitol.
Mandates and lockdowns are a tool of tyranny. We are in a pandemic, and we bend for our countrymen, which we have done for the past 18 months. But we don't lay down and we don't give our freedoms away.
Some say businesses and government are trying to control people. I say they're trying to protect. It's what public health policy is for. People have choices of where they work. I have found that out personally in my life.
Well, the bill passed through the Senate Committee on Public Health, Welfare, and Labor this morning. It'll also be heard by the House and Senate today. Meanwhile, Governor Asa Hutchinson's Wednesday live COVID press conference is expected to be full of questions about if he'll sign this bill and his thoughts on it. Make sure to stay with us to find out what he says. Meanwhile, since Texas recently approved the nation's strictest abortion law, banning abortions once a fetal heartbeat is detected, many women from the Lone Star State are now coming to Arkansas and Oklahoma for the procedure. Planned Parenthood Great Plains says since the legislation was passed in Texas, more than 500 patients are now traveling to neighboring states for the procedure. Great Plains provides services in Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri. And the organization says many of these patients from Texas are frustrated with their state's systems and they're seeking help.
Patients are coming to us, they're scared, they're frustrated, they're disappointed that their own state has failed them in such a way, but they're greatly relieved that they can come across the border and still continue to get care from Planned Parenthood Great Plains.
Happening today, state lawmakers returned to the Capitol to wind down the redistricting process that started last week. Now, what's different about today is they'll start the day with a new congressional map. It's not a done deal yet, as it still has to be voted on, but several senators on both sides of the aisle have spoken out against the plan, specifically because it splits up Pulaski and Sebastian counties into different districts. There are other lawmakers who think this is all happening a bit too fast since the map was just pushed through committee yesterday. Despite some concerns, most Republicans say this is the best option. Well, those are some of your top headlines on this Wednesday. We'll continue to follow the news all day. Catch up with us again this evening on your 5 News at 4, 5, and 6. I'm Jo Ellison. Have a great day.